Hello and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars Unbox, Unbag and Build per Bag. This time I'm here with set 75291, Death Star Final Duel. And I'm delighted to be able to bring it to you because it's just one of the sets I really wanted. Because of the minifigs, essentially, again, a lot of the reason I buy sets is for minifigs. I still don't sell the set, don't get me wrong, but I just, mainly buy it for minifigs. So this set basically came out as part of the summer wave, and I don't know what else to say about it. It's a very good set. It's a remake essentially of an older set, but with a little upgrade to it. Kind of like a few other sets, kind of like a lot of the wave actually, because we've gotten an Interceptor this year, Anakin's Interceptor. We've gotten General Grievous's Starfighter, and we've gotten an AT-AT Walker, and an AAT. See, a lot of it is actually remakes and redesigns of stuff. Okay, all welcome designs because it is definitely one of the better waves that has come out recently. But yeah, I suppose now we can give you a look at the back of the box. So, getting on to it, we can see about a couple of boxes, 5 boxes of play features there, which is a really good thing because it is a play set, but it's just really good to see all that kind of stuff happening. Getting into it a little bit more now, we can see that it opens and closes, kind of like the other one, but improved. The last set could, I think, detach completely, whereas this one kind of opens and closes, which kind of makes a little bit more sense. It shows there Luke jumping up onto the rails, but I'm not sure how that feature actually works. This is just the unboxing, so of course I haven't built it yet. We'll get into that in the review, and I'll show you how that goes whenever I upload that. Here we can see that the bridge that he's jumped onto has actually collapsed, just like in the movies. And you can see here that Darth Vader is jumping from the steps, and there's a few movie accurate kind of features in there, which is very good to see there that they've actually put in a lot of effort into this set. You can see that this part detaches from the top and kind of reveals a little hidden area underneath for the Emperor to store his electricity and cape, which I don't know, is that really necessary, but it's there, and it's definitely kind of handy, I suppose, for kids who want to kind of get all they can out of it. And you can just see a little bit more of the set as well. It's kind of just opened up a little bit more. Now this box up in the top corner, usually it says play it in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and that's it. That line underneath that with the words find the secret code to unlock and special character, what does that mean? See, I thought that box meant that you get a code in each instruction books, and I haven't actually looked in the previous instruction books, but I thought that's what you got, but clearly not. It's this one here that you get a code in. And like this, the game doesn't come out until next year, so I won't be showing kind of anything really to do with that up until the release date of the game. And to be honest, I'll probably do a lot on that game. But anyways, back to the set. Let's see how this goes. And from the back of the box to the unbox. I mean, this time we have little stickers here either side instead of the general glue that they have on it. And I, to be honest, opened it, my preference wise, I opened it the wrong side. I usually would open it the other side, and now I feel like I've done it wrong. But here we go. Let's see what we have here. Oh, something made a big noise there. So, let's see what we have. Oh, we have stickers, but we also have the instruction book in a film, which is nice. I love that. I love when they do that. Kind of keeps it all in good condition. Let's see how many bags we have here. So we have 6 bags there. We have 2 bags for bag number 3. And we have an instruction book with stickers on the inside covered in a film to keep them all nice and fresh and nice and clean. So let's get into it and open up bag number 1. So at the end of bag 1, we have our floor. our separating part there looks pretty good. It's coming along well. We have some of these things here. Nice and sturdy build, easy build. It took me like 4 even minutes. Like it did not take long at all. I was actually surprised at how quick it took, but I suppose it is just the floor. I thought maybe at least make another floor or two with it. We have the Darth Vader here, the Darth Vader minifig, looking great. Darth Vader minifigure here, looking great. And also he comes with his shackles there to tie Luke up whenever he's coming in. Spare pieces left over. We still have loads of capes. We have 4 spare pieces there, and we have not used a sticker yet. So, on to bag number 2. So, bag number 2 here, and we can see that we get Luke Skywalker here, just based on the torso here, that we get Luke Skywalker in this bag. This piece is probably one of the more interesting pieces in it. Not by any means new, but just definitely interesting. I think I know where it's going to go in the set. I have a feeling I know where it's going to go. We have the stairs here, of course. Yeah, nothing too crazy. No new pieces to this year, definitely not. But yeah, standard enough pieces. We'll go to the mini side. And we have a load of trans blue pieces there, which is nice to see. Again, nothing too wild. Everything's pretty standard here. So yeah, let's get on to the build. So at the end of bag number 2, we have the stairs built. We have this feature in that takes off these. We have also that we still have. We have some of this made. We have the back chamber. I don't know, is that finished? But that's essentially where you hold his two lightning bolts and his cape there. We also have Luke Skywalker there, looking well. Yeah, we also have then the leftover pieces, not a lot, but a nice kind of variety because I love those kind of translucent blue pieces. It didn't take me long this build at all. Like it took me a little longer than just building the floor, but you know, it was nice. Nothing too taxing. It was actually quite nice to build this tower here. And I'm glad I didn't have to build like loads of these, but yeah, no, it was a nice build altogether so far, I suppose. So we can move on to bag number 3. So bag number 3, interesting parts I suppose would be the window tile here, which is very nice to see. We have this piece here that is used for the wall. We have this piece, which is fun. I haven't really seen much of that piece. Otherwise, fairly standard pieces on the big side there. Coloured piece there. I'm wondering, does that get covered up or what happens with it? The other bag, the separate bag 3, the bag 3 number 2, is what you see in front of you here. I'm not sure why they bothered to separate it out like that. They could have just made 2 small bags inside the bag and then put these parts in the big side. I'm not sure, but here then is the little parts bag for bag number 3, and something that sticks out kind of is these parts here. Haven't seen them in a while. Last time I seen them was kind of Bionicles, and I think I might have seen it for a Droidica at one stage as well. But that is pretty much it for bag number 3. No minifigs. We can get on now to the build. So at the end of bag 3 here, and we've pretty much just built this in bag 3, apart from the fact we added on these 2 little bits here to the other 2, which is kind of good because it kind of separates it out, spaces it out a little bit better. So you're not making 100 of them at once or whatever. I don't think there's 100 now, in fairness, but yeah, it just kind of helps a little bit more. You can see the bridge is fully functional, which is great. And this I think this is finished, this part here. But we also have the ability to open the window. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but maybe for a play aspect, like, oh, Luke escapes out the window or something, I don't know. Or even breaks the window like he does in Bespin, or like happens in Bespin, or, you know, we can pretend that's what Lego is for. So yeah, that's basically it. And we got the spare pieces then over here. Nothing too crazy. And still haven't used any stickers at all. But yeah, that's it. Suppose we can get on to bag number 4. So, bag number 4, and instantly we can see there's a little difference now between this one and the last one. There shouldn't be a massive difference because they're kind of the same, roughly the same kind of piece. We're building the side extension on to it now. You see this one here is what we're building, so it shouldn't be that much different, but we do have 2 more of these, so that's interesting. And we also have these pieces here. I think I seen in a video that there was kind of like a drop that someone could fall into, so that's probably gonna surround that drop. Otherwise, some nice curvy pieces. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing new, standard enough pieces here. And we got the small pieces side now, a lot of translucent pieces, which is nice to see. You can see that there's 2 more of these things, so we'll obviously be putting on 2 more of them onto the main section as well. But yeah, again, pretty standard pieces. Also, there's no tube like there was in the last bag for the handrails that are around the bridges. So that's something worth mentioning, I suppose. Right, so we get on to the build. So at the end of bag 4 we have this chamber built, and yes, we have 2 more of these things there. Kind of fun little build, kind of awkward though when you were attaching this part to this part, because you make, if I can get a better angle on it, I can kind of show you what I mean. So you make this part first with the tubes, and then you add this, you make this part separately and put it on. Now it's a bit awkward to get on there because you have to attach it to these 2 and 4 of these, so it's just kind of difficult to get that on a wee bit. I would say maybe there's a better design possible there for that. And then you build this separately and then stick it on there, which is no problem really to put on the window because it's a bit more straightforward. But yeah, I will say still kind of fun build. You can see there's a hole in the bottom straight through, so if anybody does fall down this hole, they can get out nice and easy. Yeah, I will say it was nice though. It was nice, it was a nice build, definitely. Oh, we have 1 spare part here as well. Just 1 little tiny stud. And yeah, that's it. We can get on to the next bag. So for bag number 5 here is the big side, and to be honest, nothing too different to what you've seen in the last couple of bags. You haven't seen this in the bags before, and there's a few pieces here, but not an awful lot of change. This piece, I'm assuming, is what the Emperor's chair goes on to turn. Yeah, and you can see that we got the Emperor in bag 5, which is nice. We got the new style hood piece, which is really nice to see. I love that hood piece. Love how they've added that into the inventory. And we can see the small parts side. Now this is great because, as you can see, there is a golden lightsaber hilt. It didn't show him with his golden lightsaber anywhere on the packet, and I was starting to worry that he wouldn't get it because I have a golden hilt at the moment that just crumbled. I tried to put a red blade into it and it just crumbled. It just fell apart. So I tried a different one and the same thing happened. I think it's probably the color that's the main problem that makes it so brittle, because there's a certain kind of brown as well that's very brittle. I think they've fixed it in recent times, but I am actually delighted, and these pieces are beautiful. The electricity pieces, because it's just really nice to see those 2 colors going side by side. They really fit together nicely. And you can see, of course, the Emperor's head. Otherwise, standard enough kind of pieces for that. And yeah, we'll get straight on to the build. So I was right, that wee tile there down the bottom definitely goes under Palpatine's chair. And I just want to say, Palpatine's chair is really nice. I thought it'd be the one piece, to be honest, that you just kind of stuck stuff onto, but you build it from scratch, which is really nice, and it just comes out really nice. Yeah. So at the end of bag number 5, we have the kind of throne room. I don't know. It's this part here that we built. We didn't add anything onto the main side, and of course we have Palpatine there, Darth Sidious, whatever you want to call him. There's another electricity bolt behind the build there, and you have a couple of spare pieces there. I don't know if you can see that, kind of camouflaged in there a little bit. Yeah, so that's it. And also we have 2 stickers left, Not sure what to expect from bag number 6. I mean, it's hardly just these two things. I can't remember what else I'm kind of missing. But yeah, let's get on to it. So, bag number 6, the final bag. We have our Royal Guards in here, and I said a minute ago I don't know what it is, but I do know what it is now. It's the door. It's the front door, which kind of reminds me as well of the Chancellor's door in episode 3. I don't know if he kind of just used that to remind himself, like, oh yeah, I killed the Jedi. But yeah, we can see the black heads here for the Imperial Guards, the grey don't go changing it if it ain't broken helmet that we've seen since the start. Yeah, no, it's standard enough pieces. Again, nice colour into these red pieces. And the small side then, we have loads of translucent pieces, of course. And the main thing that made me realise is this gold head. I was like, oh yeah, it's the statue at the door, that's what it is. Something I didn't realise though, I don't know if I just missed it on the box or if it wasn't on the box, but these little micro figures, these little green micro figures here, kind of interesting to see them there. Otherwise, these bits are interesting kind of as well. They are kind of like they're used on the Batwing and stuff. No, maybe not the Batwing, but they just kind of funky enough little pieces in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the overview. Let's get on to the build, the final build. So at the end of bag 6, the final bag, everything is built. We added nothing onto the main set here. We did actually, sorry. We added these two things on to the main set with bag number 6. But the big problem, remember I was saying earlier how how it was kind of cool that they got you to build 2 of these at one stage and then 2 of them in a different bag, and 2 of them here in a different bag, and they weren't going to make you make them all at once, but no, they made you make 16 at once. So yeah, it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful set. It really is. Like, I like it a lot. It was a fun build, but it's just because there's so much to do in it. I can't really show you it properly with one hand. That kind of slides out there. Oh, you know what? This thing is attached to it. So, now that kind of slides out there. Yeah, you can see that alright. The doors open and close. It's pretty cool. Comes with its 2 Imperial Guards. I like this kind of curve here. I think it's really nice. Kind of like empty there at the back, and it's making a kind of shelf, which I really like. That kind of feature. The spare parts then for this, and our spare pieces for the entire bag. One thing I will mention though is, well, we've obviously used all the stickers now, but these tiles, no, which ones? These ones here, these little ones here are printed, and I didn't actually notice that in the unbagging part of the video, so sorry about that. And I will be more vigilant in future about looking for printed tiles like that. I just assumed with so many stickers that it was just kind of going to be stickers everywhere, but I was wrong, and that happened. So yeah, we'll give you a look at the back of the book now. So the last kind of instruction is 4 of these, and then it's all play features. So all of that play features. Now, I'm not sure about releasing that code, but there's a code there under Sidious there to unlock Darth Sidious, which is pretty great. Also, you can see there that they've lied to us again and told us that it's coming out in 2020. But no, they've obviously printed these before anything with the whole COVID happened. And you can see there's something different about this Summer Wave set is it has this, alright, like all the rest of them, but it also has this, which none of the other ones seem to have. Maybe the AT Walker does, but I don't think so. I can't remember. But none of the other sets that I built recently have this, which is kind of interesting. And of course you got the standard piece list there. And voila, Bob's your uncle. I'll say it's an easy enough set to build. It kind of takes a while altogether because there's 6 bags, but each bag is kind of quick enough built. I think one of the longer parts was this, even though it's kind of one of the smaller parts, but yeah, that concludes my unboxing, unbagging and build per bag video. Thanks a million for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you feel like you need to. Thanks again, guys. See you again. Take care.